This episode is brought to you by Kalona Brewing Company. If you live in Eastern Iowa, make sure to swing by Kalona Brewing Company's tap room. Amazing food and amazing craft beer. If you live in Central Iowa or in the Midwest, swing by your local supermarket and see if they carry the Kalona Brewing Company line of beer. And also swing by your local restaurants, local bars, see if they have Kalona Brewing Companies on tap. If not, make sure you guys request it. I kid you not, you won't regret that. Other than that, enjoy this episode, guys. All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Beer Fish Fanatics. This is Grandy with Ma Pa Fishing. We got
Kit with the Fishing Kit YouTube channel.
And today we are on site, just us. We'll talk about it why we're up here in Ankeny, Iowa. We're at Firetrucker Brewery Company. Heads up on that. And I am drinking an Jefferson Blueberry Cider.
This guy's tired of beer. He don't want to drink no more beer.
Oh, here we go again. I'm not risking the goutness quite yet. I think that we have something special brewing in the coming days here, and I don't want to risk my gout coming flaring up because we got technically a couple of days right before it, and if it were to flare up, it would really suck. So, what do you got, guy?
I got the Iowa American Pale Ale.
Oh, that's good.
Or is it American IPA?
It's American. It's American IPA, American Indian Pale Ale.
I think, or maybe just an American Pale Ale.
It could possibly be just American Pale Ale too.
Probably.
We'll have to go take a look. Sorry. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
This tastes everything of that blueberry. It's a little sour. Tart.
Blueberry lemonade or blueberry cider.
Yeah, it's a blueberry cider. It's a little tart. It's a little fruity. I miss the beer, man. I'm hoping I'll be able to indulge in a beer in the coming weeks because my foot is slowly getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah. As you saw, I'm able to walk kind of. The limp is not as bad. It's still not 100%. So hopefully, like I said, next 2 to 2 weeks, I would say I'm crossing my fingers. I'm gonna try my first beer, maybe.
You can wear shoes now, so that's a plus.
That's a huge plus. I'm not wearing slip-ons. That's what I was wearing for like 3 weeks now. I think it feels like.
Yeah, my feet are tingling every time we talk about it.
Thanks, man. It's that sympathy gout. But just gotta give everybody a heads up. I guess we can talk a little bit about we have a little. I guess it's a challenge. Competition challenge that we have coming up. I don't know when we're going to release it because we actually have to complete it first. We have this little challenge that's coming up. Won't go into too detail. We want to, like I said, complete it first. But I think I'm pretty excited. You pretty excited?
Yeah, I'm kind of anxious about our getting on the water part.
Yeah, so you guys are going to see the Fishing Kit and myself. I mean, obviously, if you guys have followed us through this point, we don't own a boat. And this challenge, we are deciding to borrow a boat on our own for the first time.
Should we just talk about it? I mean we got to build up some hype a little bit, right?
Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
Okay, so me, Grandy, and myself, we've been talking with these other local Iowa guys, Iowa fishermen on YouTube. These YouTubers, Bucket Boys. So they came to us with an idea of doing a fishing challenge within a certain amount of time frame, a la 39 hours out. If you're not sure, or if you're unsure of what that is like JC Men's Uncut Angling. Mm-hmm. They kind of put this fishing competition where you fish for X amount of hours, and then you get points for the fish that you catch. So biggest fish of whatever species gets a point. So with that said, you can steal points. Let's say we get a 10-inch crappie, and then the Bucket Boys catch an 11-inch crappie. So they would get that one crappie point. But if we catch like a 12-inch crappie, we steal that point back. Mm-hmm. And our challenge, it's not going to be 39 hours because everyone's got different schedules and whatnot. But our our time frame is 24 hours straight.
Yeah, 24 hours straight. It's gonna be interesting. We're gonna go from I think afternoon through the next day afternoon. I think that's our target time
3
frame.
3 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Yep. And it's gonna be interesting because it's we're keeping this within. I mean, it's similar to 39 hours a little bit. If you guys don't know what, like you're saying, we had Jay Siemens on our podcast. We had Taro and everybody that's part of that. But this is a little bit different because it's just we're doing it like a local, just in Iowa. Only with these gentlemen here. And on top of that, we it's gonna be fun because I think Fishing Kid and myself, like I said, we don't have a boat and we never really operated a boat alone.
Yeah, I mean, I've driven a boat, but the process from trailering to launching and loading, I am unfamiliar with that stuff. So we are maybe shooting ourselves in the foot, and we should have
Yeah.
prepared a little bit better for this. But we're going to be doing all that stuff for the first time while we do this competition.
So it's the blind leading the blind.
Yes.
So it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun. I think we'll be okay. I think. Shout out to Sean at Saki Fishing. He's actually allowing us to use his boat. Crazy guy, letting two guys who never technically loaded and unloaded a boat ever, borrow his boat. So shout out to him on that for trusting us. Hopefully we bring it back in one piece. That's our goal number one. But I mean, I think we need it, and the reason being is, our competitors, challengers, they obviously they have a boat, and I think we would be, like I was saying earlier, it would be bringing a knife to a gun battle. I feel like if we didn't have a boat on a specific body of water that I think we're going to target. I don't think they know. So this is the thing. The rules are we have to stay in the boundaries of the Iowa borderline, so we have to stay within Iowa, and then on top of that. We have to fish only public bodies of water. Those are the two main sticklers,
And we got to be together. We can't
Yeah.
just Grandy can't go down south to fish a lake, and I can't go the other direction
Yeah.
fish another lake. So we have to be fishing together.
So he's stuck with me the next 24 hours. I don't think anybody's been stuck with me for 24 hours in a long time.
Not even your wife,
Wow. Well,
because she goes to work and
yeah,
stuff.
that's true. Well, during COVID,
Oh yeah.
maybe she kind of wanted to kill me anyways. During COVID, I think a lot of things like that happen to people. But
Yeah, I mean, I think since we're gonna, well, by the time this podcast comes out, it'll be over, so we can talk about kind of our game plan, sort
Yeah,
of.
okay.
We can talk about that.
yeah, no, we actually really can because when this podcast airs, the competition will be over. We're going to be going through the editing process, so we don't know how soon we'll be able to release the videos. But stay tuned to all three channels: Fishing Kids channel, My Pop Fishing channel, and also Bucket Boys channel. What we're doing is we're going to be splitting. We're going to be breaking the 20 segments.
Segments up.
So it'll be kind of cool. You guys will see different styles of fishing because you'll see, obviously the Bucket Boys. You'll see myself. You see Fishing Kit, and then you'll see different angles, and it's gonna be interesting. And then, yeah, man, I'm excited, dude. I think how we do. It's probably gonna depend on the fish whisperer. I mean, I'm tagging along for the ride, guys.
Freaking every dog has its day, man.
That's true. Maybe I can be clutch one time.
Yeah.
Never know, right? But we kind of have a game plan. So Fishing Kit kind of came up with an idea what we're going to target for the first, I guess you can even say first segment. And then why don't you go into it? Like I like the plan that you're thinking we're going to attack.
Okay, so first segment, it's gonna be Friday, 3 p.m. till 11 p.m.
Mhm.
8 hours. We're gonna have 3 8-hour segments. So my thing is, I think for that first afternoon, I want to get our panfish, so your crappie, bluegill, and probably drum,
Mhm.
because I think we just use bait for all three of those,
Mhm.
like minnow, night crawlers. So I think we knock out crappie, bluegill, and drum. I'm not sure what those guys are going to be targeting, but I think drum would be a species we could get. Bluegill and crappie, that's going to be a little bit tougher because they could. I think that's in the forefront of species. I don't know if they're thinking, oh yeah, drum. We'll get drum. So one of the rules is, did we talk about the rules yet? As far as
No.
the fish,
Like point wise and stuff. Like
as far as what is required for each fish,
no.
they have to be legally harvested, like hook, rod and reel,
Yep.
no snagging, and they got to be at least 8 inches for each species.
Yep. And we'll have our cameras going so then because each catch when we measure on the board or the tape and everything has to be recorded. And then we're gonna be checking in like Fishing Kid said, we're gonna be checking in every 8 hours, so just kind of give everybody a little bit of an update what's going on.
And then that way we could break up each segment every time we check in, and then yeah,
But like Fishing Kid said, whatever species you catch, as long as it's 8 inches and it's caught legally with a hook in the mouth, right? No snagging.
no snagging.
And it's got to be 8 inches or more. It will constitute as a point unless the other team catches the same species that is
The
larger.
biggest species or the biggest of each species is 1 point.
Yep, and it's gonna be fun. And I mean, it's a nice friendly challenge with those gentlemen. I mean, they reached out to us, so it was kind of cool. Hopefully, we'll see how this turns out. I mean, Fishing Kid, myself, we're gonna record, and you guys can probably see some. You're probably gonna hear some f-bombs from me here and there. You're probably gonna see some holy crap, what the hell are you doing, Gorge type deal. I think you guys gonna hear some of that, or we're gonna be like easy peasy.
I don't know, man. Can't go into a competition with that state of mind.
No, but we can go confident.
Yeah.
I think we'll be okay.
See, well, anyways, back to our game plan.
Mm.
So Friday afternoon, I say we go after panfish, bluegill, crappie, maybe sunfish. If we could catch an 8-inch green sunfish, that body of water has them. I've seen it.
Okay, it's a good possibility. And then,
But I don't think we want to spend too much time on that though. And then we could do drum. I don't know. That's not at like at the forefront of someone's thinking like, okay, fishing competition. I'm gonna go target drums.
nobody does that. I don't even know
But you
how
never
to
know.
technically. Well, I mean, I think we kind
I
of.
mean, you caught like 3 in a row that one day.
So that's the truth. So this is the thing. There's a specific spot. I think we kind of know the area because it's this body of water, and it was technically around the bottom, and I was vertical jigging. So I think possibly we just put a hook and with a big old night crawler. I can't see why that wouldn't work.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, we could catch a whole bunch of stuff with crawler dragging.
Yeah.
Just dragging a crawler on the bottom. We catch so many things. Anyways, I think once, let's say after, I don't know, a couple hours, we maybe spend an hour or two doing that.
I think two. Well, it depends. It depends on how the bite is. Obviously, I mean, if we knock, hopefully, if this is the case, is best case scenario, we just knock it out within the next first 30 minutes or an hour or whatever. Then we can move
Yeah.
on. But the thing is, I think what we're also doing is, I think we're going to be keeping some of these fish too, because I think we're going to use them as bait.
Yeah, for the later bite.
Exactly.
But
And
before we get to the later bite, as the afternoon continues, I say we try to target white bass and wipers.
for sure.
Early, or I wouldn't say early, late afternoon, wipers and white bass.
Okay.
Try to knock those out. We kind of have a general idea of where to go.
Hmm.
And then after that, once we get into that twilight hour, I say we go for walleye.
Are we going for walleye before catfish? I guess.
Yeah, before catfish.
Before catfish. So
we
walleye
fish for
first.
catfish at night.
Okay, good idea. So there you guys go. I guess you can say that's kind of our night one. That's
That's the first leg.
the first leg, and that's kind of our target plans. Obviously, things depending on how. This is the thing. Fishing Kid and myself, we never used the boat. I don't know how long it's going to take us to launch the boat. Hopefully, quickly. We'll see. But if we're delayed, you guys will see. You guys will see in the videos. I mean,
It's gonna be.
if we're lagging, if we're like, oh shit, we didn't do this or we didn't get this, I mean, we're gonna be lagging. So it's gonna be interesting to see how soon we can get on the water and actually be fishing versus those gentlemen. Because who knows if we're like a couple hours behind and we're behind the 8 ball already,
I don't think it will be behind that long from
Hopefully.
just launching the boat, but it's gonna take us. It's gonna take us longer to prep the boat, launch it,
Yeah.
and if we ever, depending on how the bite goes, if we need to leave and go to a different body of water. It's gonna take us longer for sure because they both own boats, so boats are kind of. It's not like a learning curve for them really. For us, it's gonna be us trying to figure out. Okay, we gotta launch the boat and make sure we're doing all this stuff and
Yeah.
loading up.
And then I think the second leg will constitute, I would say, like the midnight through the early morning.
Well, it'll be 11 till 7.
7 in the morning. So we have, I mean, it really just depends on how we do up until that point. We're talking like, are we sleeping on the water? Are we sleeping on the boat? If we've caught a specific species that, you know, is kind of pointless for us to, then obviously we can try to get some sleep, or sleep in the car, sleep in the boat. And then there's, I guess you can say in the morning, we kind of have a spot where we would like to go to, possibly.
Do we drive somewhere?
Well, that's the thing, because my thoughts, this is the cool thing, is I was just thinking is that, okay, if everything goes according to plan for that first night, if it does, we can technically park your vehicle, because I'll bring my vehicle to Sean's place. So we can technically park your vehicle with the boat at Sean's house. And then we can take my vehicle and go wherever we need to.
Yeah.
Because there's like 2 or 3 spots a fishing kit myself has that we would like to hit as a possibility. And if we don't catch, well, because this is the thing, I think the next morning we were possibly targeting largemouth bass. And there's bodies of water locally, and I think we could drive to that we can't technically get a boat to. Do we even need to get a boat to it?
Right. We could just beat the bank on the river, catch a whole bunch of weird, random species.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling Grandy, we got to bring night crawlers. If you throw night crawlers out on the river, who knows what we catch.
And I think we're definitely going to have multiple poles and rods out. That's for darn sure, to give us the maximum effort of catching anything.
Yeah, I'm bringing a bobber rod for minnows and stuff. I guess I could throw crawlers on there too. I'm gonna bring a crappie jigging rod. I'm gonna bring a quote unquote walleye rod. You know, medium sized swim baits, 3 inches, whatever. Bring my bait caster, so we throw spoons and whatnot. I want to bring a frog, tie on a frog. Bring my catfish setups.
I'm gonna bring 2 spinning rods for white bass, wipers, medium, heavy, and then my crappie rod. I technically use my medium light, anyways. I have a crappie rod itself though, so I might just bring that now. And then I got 2 catfish rod I'm bringing. I'll have it all set up too, and we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna bait dunk, we're gonna troll, and we're gonna, I think the first night, because I think Fishing Kit look at the weather and it looks promising in regards to wind wise, at least for now. So there's a possibility that we don't need to anchor down.
No, we would have to anchor.
You think so?
If we're gonna sleep or take a nap, we're gonna have to anchor.
That's true. So
it doesn't take a lot of wind to push a boat.
Very true. Very true. So if we end up sleeping on the boat and on the water, I guess we
just cast lines out. Take a nap.
Wait till we hear something, and then like I said, that's the cool thing. If we do catch something, and it's what we want, and if it's the size that we want, we can just technically go home or go to our car and have a rest,
take a nap.
Or
if we were feeling real froggy, drive somewhere to our next whatever destination, sleep in the car
in the morning,
and fish for something else
in the morning,
or that night.
I'm down. Well, we'll see. Like I said, it's kind of cool. We're planning this, but we're also kind of playing by ear because it just depends on how successful we are.
Yeah. Well, we don't fish competitions. We don't fish tournaments. We're kind of just
playing it,
winging it
by ear. And then, but it's gonna be fun. Yes, we don't do any of that stuff, but we also, we're competitive a little bit. You gotta have a little competitive juices in you.
I don't know. I just like catching fish.
See, that's why I got him. He's my secret weapon, fish whisperer.
But man, I know. I think they're gonna fish the same bodies of water, at least for that one of the legs.
For sure.
And I think it's going to be real close for certain species.
I think so too. So that's why I'm not too concerned about that specific species. I know what you're talking about. So if we get that point, we do. If not, I'd rather focus on other stuff that I don't think that they're going to target.
Wait, what point?
That point.
What point?
If they get that fish,
Which one?
the wiper, you think that's? I think that's one's going to be close.
Yeah, that one's going to be close.
And then even crappies,
Crappies,
bluegills,
bluegill,
it's all gonna be
wiper,
close.
white bass. They're all going to be close.
But I think, like you were saying, drum. That's not going to be a species they're going to target or even get. Who knows? They maybe, but
if we get a smallie, that would be really good.
I don't know. Does that body of water have a smallie?
They do, but they're rare.
Well, that's why I think. So, I mean, we can tell you guys now, but I think the river, that's where we're gonna.
Yeah, the river. That's where we're gonna catch the bunch of weird stuff.
Exactly, smallies, buffaloes, carp, gar.
Yeah,
we're
gar.
gonna try to catch as many different species and sizes. But this might be the first time you guys ever see people catch a gar and we're like, gotta keep it, reel it in. You gotta land it, dude. Oh, speaking of that, we gotta make sure we got nets and everything. I think Sean at Saki Fishing, I think he has nets there, but I have nets. You have nets.
I got a big net.
Oh, there we
got a
go.
big
So
net.
we gotta make sure we do that because we gotta make sure we land whatever fish, because it could be the breaking point.
Yeah.
Technically.
I got a big net. We could bring my net.
Yeah. So we're excited, and to our listeners, and I know a lot of people who are not from Iowa, so I hope you guys enjoy it. That, like I said, check it out. It'll next couple of weeks when we finish editing and everything. I mean, hopefully it'll be entertaining. Hopefully you guys will learn something here and there of probably what not to do, at least with me. But I think it'll be fun because this is something that those gentlemen reached out to us and they kind of wanted to keep it local. So that was a cool thing that, they wanted to really do a local, I guess you could say, challenge and everything. So hopefully, possibly on down the road, this can be something more. So we'll see on that.
Yeah. Well, just follow our socials. That'd be the best way to keep updated on it.
Yeah, we'll let you guys know. And hopefully at the end, we raise our hands. And did we confirm a beer bet with them yet, or did they confirm it? Or
You can't even drink beer anyways.
man, I'll do it if we win, bro. If we win, fishing kit, I'm gonna have a beer to celebrate with you,
Sure.
and then I might get gout again.
You know,
I'm gonna have to take massive amount of meds to compensate the beer.
well, that's up to you if you want to do that.
But we'll see how I do. Like I said, stay tuned on that.
Well, what about our night leg? What's the game plan for that?
The night leg, I think, what do we say? We were planning on pretty much, I mean, we were going to camp out on the boat, technically. I mean, just like I said, it just depends on how well we do during the day and the afternoon. But Fishing Kid and myself already kind of set a spot in the boat where we're going to sleep if we have to. And I think, hopefully, we are going to cast some bait dunk. And hopefully, the cool thing is the fish that we caught previously, earlier in the day, hopefully that we caught, it's going to be as our bait.
Right.
And then hopefully that will in turn land us a new, a big species of fish. And then we can go home and take a nap. Or not at home, but maybe to our cars. Or maybe we can go stay at Saki's house and take a nap.
Or, yeah, if we have to, like, let's say we're down in points, we're gonna have to make some moves.
I think so. Well, we'll know. So this is the thing. You guys stay tuned because after that first leg, the first 8 hours, we'll know where we stand, how many points we're behind, how many points we're ahead. Do we need to stay out all night? Do we need to go home and take a break? I don't know. We'll have to find out. I think it's the first time Fishing Kid and myself are doing this. I'm pretty sure those gentlemen are going to sleep and stay on their boat. I'm about...
Probably. Because they do that stuff already.
Yeah. I'm about 99% sure they're going to just completely stay out and just fish throughout the night. But I don't know. We've never really had luck at night fishing. Well, I've never really night fished.
We could try keeping some live bait.
I think so. Keep it completely alive and
then go somewhere and try to maybe catch that flathead.
that's a possibility. I think. See, but that's the thing too. If they're our challengers, if they decide to do that, they have to load up their boat too, right? They would have to from that specific body of water.
Right. Yep. Yep.
So unless we don't know, so this is we don't know how their game plan is. They might not even fish at the body of water we are.
I think they will
I think they will, but they might do it the next day.
that morning.
Yeah, because maybe they will go because they know it's going to be evening. They might go after that already. Because it's technically, if they're chasing the flathead, if they are, it's a night thing.
Yep.
And the body of water that we're going to fish at, typically there's no flatheads there.
No.
So my thoughts are, if they were, that first night, I could see that they go and fish wherever the flatheads are, and then the following day, they'll go to the body of water.
I wonder, like, what if I had live bait at home? Could we go home and get that live bait and then go try for a flathead that night?
Why wouldn't you be able to?
I don't know. I was just wondering.
I mean, we can ask them, I guess.
Like, is there any rules from
Bait?
stopping us from like going to go get bait?
No.
It's not like well qualified that.
It'd be the same thing if you go to, if we stop, load up, went to a bait shop, went to go get bait.
Right.
What's the difference? You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So, no, I don't think so. I mean, we can run it by those guys, but I can't see that being an issue. They'll just be like, sure, go waste 2 hours.
Right.
Because you're going to have to load up, take home, get the bait, come back. And they're going to be like, yep, you just wasted 2.5 hours.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we catch some bait while we're out there. Like
I mean,
live bait.
yeah, that would be the best plan. I mean, best case scenario is that we catch what species we're targeting and then use that to catch the bigger fish, the predator fish. And then, like I said, hopefully that first night or the evening, we're going to try and get some walleye. That would be ideal. And then the next day after that night. So depending if we sleep on the boat, I don't know yet. It depends what we do. I guess we load up and then we go to we're probably going to go to the river.
Well, we want to try to get, I think, bass too.
Yeah. I think you want a pond hump? Pond hop.
We could go hit a pond.
Yeah, I think that would be the best bet for the largies.
Unless we don't get the points that we intended that first afternoon.
Let me ask you. So, if we go there and we completely suck ass,
It could happen.
what do you recommend us doing that evening and then the next morning?
I think if we totally suck ass that first afternoon, we hit a different body of water.
Completely.
Like,
At night? Do you want to load up at night or would you load up the next morning?
I said we fish into the night,
Okay. And if it's, dude, we suck.
and then we just head to the next whatever body of water.
Okay.
Or maybe, man,
See,
shit.
that's what I was asking because we're going to load up at night, which is fine. It's whatever. But you see what I'm saying? It's 24 hours. So, see, this is the thing. The 24-hour challenge is I think it's actually more difficult than 39 because we're so short on time that if
Yeah.
we make the wrong decision, it's making
Each move has more of an impact because there's less time.
very true. But I think you might be right on that. If it's completely dead and we can't get anything in the first 8 hours, we go.
Yeah, we got to go somewhere else.
I wouldn't even say 8 hours. Would you even say go somewhere else if 6 hours into it we got nothing? Would you tough it out?
Man, see,
That's a tough one, right?
yeah, that's a tough one.
Because if for 5 or 6 hours, because at that time we're into the late evening bite, almost a night bite, and we still got nothing. Do we just pack it up and just change the game plan?
See, that's why I think I need to go get bait Thursday night. And then that way I could just, if we do totally skunk out, I say I go home, get bait, then we just hit the river at night.
Yeah, why not? It's not a bad idea if it's completely shitty.
Yeah.
Because at night, at the river, you can catch any species with anything.
Or maybe we just hit the river at night anyways, whether we do get the first leg or not.
Not a bad idea. It really is
Because
not.
honestly, if we stay at that body of water,
Hmm.
we're only gonna catch like one thing, maybe two species. A catfish and what? A drum, maybe?
At night,
Yeah.
probably catfish, maybe a walleye,
Maybe.
maybe
But
a blind walleye.
no, not if we're just gonna throw out.
Bait
Yeah, dunk some bait.
or cut bait. Yeah. No, you're right. The only thing we would technically be targeting at night at that body of water would be a channel catfish.
Yeah.
That's about it. So you might be right. So we fish through till the end of the first lake and just bounce, or right before the end of the first lake and bounce.
Just hit the river.
Yeah, because you're gonna catch the channels on the river anyways, guaranteed.
But that body of water has big channels.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing.
So then we can give it, like I said, till the end.
Well, we have until 11 anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll do it to the first. We'll do it to the end of the first leg, and then fishing kit myself, like I said, we'll figure it out at that point if we need to just boogie out of there.
Yeah.
Because then we'll have, after the first leg, that's 8 hours. We'll have 16 hours left to make up.
And then we can hit a different body of water if we're still struggling.
Yes. Where?
I know a place.
Okay, if you know a place.
I mean, we catch big crappies there. The
Yeah.
wipers are even bigger.
Okay.
But the thing is, it's a big lake. It's more water to cover. That's so. If you're wondering why don't we just go there in the first place?
Mhm.
Well, bigger body water, more water to cover.
More time to try and waste.
Yeah, more
in
time.
a way.
Yeah, more time.
Okay.
Yep.
So you have a semi backup plan for
I
the
think so.
next day
We
or
get
the
hit.
evening.
Yeah, we get hit. We hit where I've been going this past week because it has bigger. The wipers are bigger there.
Okay.
The crappies potentially could be bigger.
But we will end up having to waste time, I would think, loading up, driving
Yeah.
there, and all that stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't know. If we start heading there as that second leg ends, by the time we get
At the second leg ends or the first
as the
leg?
second leg ends,
So that would be.
so we fish the river at night, and
Okay.
then
You might be right. And try and get there before the morning bite.
try to get there at like 5.
That's not a bad idea. Because technically, if we go to the river and if it's successful and we're out of there earlier, we could technically too.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're not going to depend on that, obviously.
See, but the thing is, man, what if the river just sucks?
It could too.
Any of these spots could suck, man.
that's the.
That's the conundrum.
That is kind of, yeah. And then, it's okay. This is a first time doing this. Hopefully it's not our last. I think Fishing Kit and myself, we're definitely going to learn. I think we're going to have a good learning experience of how to, if we ever do something like this again, of what to do next time. I think it's going to give us some good pointers. I think it will.
Yeah.
But I like your idea. So we'll go to this body of water. We'll chase the panfish originally. We'll chase the white bass, the wipers, hopefully. We'll chase the walleyes, and then possibly for an hour or two chase the catfish. And then we check in, and then I think we should load up and hit.
Just load up and hit the river.
Do you think the river's good at night though? That's what I'm wondering.
All those weird species, I don't know if they're good at night.
See, that's what I was
That's
thinking
the
too.
thing.
I think in the morning, if we stay there early, but then we're missing the morning bite at the other location if we stay in the river in the morning.
Maybe the river's the last spot.
Afternoon.
Oh, but then if we want a flathead, we have to fish the river at night.
See, we're only going for one species. Then is it worth it? Is it worth going to the river for that one species at night?
But it could be a species
That
That matters.
win. It could be a species that matters for sure.
because I think they'll go after a flathead. Because they're probably thinking, oh, these guys don't fish for flatheads.
No, they know you. I think they know you. I don't know how well they follow you. I know they know you catch a lot of catfish.
But not flatheads, though.
No, but they don't know that.
They probably do know that.
You think so?
Well, all they got to do is follow my Facebook.
That's true. No, you might be right. So, but we're trying to chase a species they've caught.
Yeah.
We've never caught. Well, on purpose. So you're right. I just think that the body of water that we're going to be at the beginning, I don't think a night it's not going to be well worth our time to stay the night there.
Oh no, I'm not saying we should stay at that first body of water at night.
I don't think so either. I think once we do the check-in, we bounce, or even bounce before that, depending.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's like you said. I mean, we would only stay there the whole night for one species.
But we also can't. When it's check-in time, we can't. I don't want to give away what we're doing.
We just do it in the car. They don't. When we check in, we can do it in a car or in a boat. They don't need to know what we're doing.
If they see us in a car,
Uh-huh.
they're like, "Well, these guys are going somewhere." They're not.
Doesn't benefit them though, do you think?
Oh.
Whether they know we're driving somewhere, they might get a big head like, "Oh, we got them. They're chasing now." They could be thinking that.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think no, I'm with you. I think we should just boogie that first night for sure. We can check in, on the boat, and then load up.
Or do we want to be? I guess it doesn't really matter what we're doing when we check in.
It won't matter.
Yeah.
But I do think, like I said, we shouldn't sleep there. After really thinking about it, it just makes no sense for us.
If we can't catch a catfish between 9 to 11, then
you think it's time to move?
Yeah,
For sure.
because if we hit the river at night, we can always pick up a channel cat on the river
Somewhere.
anyway.
Yeah, along the time. No, you're right.
Yeah, I say we hit the river at night.
Because there's two species then we can technically catch, hopefully, a flathead or a channel.
See, but the thing is that other body of water is just more of the same species that we could catch at the other lake versus the river where we could catch a whole bunch of different stuff.
So would you think of just staying in the river throughout the day?
Man, I don't know.
I mean, because the morning bite, we still need to hit kind of near our original spot, though. You see what I'm saying? If we're gonna try and target the largemouths, unless we get lucky, if we catch a largemouth somewhere during the day, so be it. Then we're good, maybe. But you gotta be really lucky for that to happen, I think.
Maybe the largemouth is the backup plan because we can always just go to some random pond at like the last couple hours
And try just throw
a freaking frog,
Ned rig, something.
rig,
Yeah.
wacky rig.
anything. Wacky rig would be.
I'm gonna have to dig out, go through my freaking my stash. Okay, we'll think about it more, but yeah, that first afternoon.
I think we got the first leg set.
Yeah,
Well,
first leg is set for sure.
Our plan is set. How we execute and what is executed remains to be seen.
Yeah.
Then I think the only two thoughts are we hit the river for the second leg, or we go to that one body of water you're thinking for the second leg. But that's a long. But what for, right?
Yeah, there'd be no point.
I think the river for the second leg would be ideal.
Yeah.
And I think in the morning, we'll see how we're standing, but I would still like to see if we can hit the ponds to try to get the largemouth in the morning bite, if we can.
I think we get the bass whenever.
You think so?
Like during the day, whatever.
You think if you think so, that's fine with me. I mean, I'm okay with it.
I'm a bass fisherman now, remember?
Oh yeah, I saw your video today. Hey, go check it out, guys. Bass fishing.
I might catch a bass this time around, though.
Well, let's make it happen. So river. So second leg, river at night. How long we stay there depends on. Man, we can't even sleep on the river. That's gonna be exhausting.
Yeah, we gotta see where we stand, and I think that'll have the biggest play
Impact of what we do.
on for the third leg.
Well, the third leg starts at what time? 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
So his third leg will be at 7 a.m. Yeah.
If we hit let's say we're down on the wiper or something, or the white bass.
Let's say we're down by 4 points. After the first leg, let's say we're down by. If we're down by 2 or 3 points, I'm not concerned. It's whatever, because anything could, wipe another thing out. But if we're down by 4 points, we're gonna have to make a move, something of some sorts.
At the halfway point on that third leg.
I think so.
Maybe we try the river again for those random
I think so.
fish.
So that would be at about 10 a.m.
Yep, 10.
Okay, but then we got to stay within the vicinity of the river, because if we're already there at night, then we're gonna go somewhere again, and then we're gonna come back to it. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, man, it's a tough one, man. Oh shit, got the hiccups.
Might have to take a break on this one. You need a refill?
Might as well refill, but man, decisions.
So we're like I said, we're trying to figure it out. It's gonna be interesting. I think the telling tale will be after that first check-in.
Okay.
If we're getting destroyed.
Yeah. We'll after the break we'll talk tactics and
Okay.
bait and stuff like that.
Yep, we'll do that. Go get
Unless we did that already.
Kinda. We talk about the live bait and stuff, but we didn't really talk.
No
tactics.
specifics.
No specifics.
All right.
We'll talk about it. We'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us at Beerfish Fanatics, and this episode is actually brought to you by Whisker Secret Tackle.
So make sure you guys go to whiskersecret.com for all your catfishing gear.
Enjoy the episode, guys. All right, everybody, we are back.
Sorry, I'm kind of giggling at this gourds and his cocktail. I'm editing it, so I'm gonna throw up the picture.
Oh god!
Oh man, he still looks so happy. He's drinking his cocktail.
All right, guys. So my refill, it's called a sweet tart, and I think they have a little bit of lemonade, a little bit of I think vodka, maybe Tito's, I think in it, and then some other stuff. So it's actually a little bit better than the other blueberry cider I had. I'm not a huge cider guy. So I should have technically got, I don't know. I might end up having a heartburn drinking all this sugary stuff.
Better than gout.
I guess it's better than gout.
Cheers.
What do you got?
I got their New England IPA. I forgot what it's called. I'm terrible.
There you go. Not bad. It has a little grapefruit taste. This is not bad. So if you're not a beer drinker, actually come down, check out. Like
Grandy.
Here we go again. Firetrucker, they actually have a liquor license, so they have a full bar now. So it's kind of cool. I didn't even know that, but if you guys if beer's not your thing, you have other options here. That's for sure. So make sure you guys check out Firetrucker. Pretty cool.
Enjoy yourself a cocktail like Grandy at Firetrucker Brewing.
Look at that stuff.
Brewery.
At a brewery. Yeah. Story of my life. Don't worry. Hopefully 2 weeks, guys. I'm gonna do a test run. Well, actually, if we do really, really well in this challenge, maybe, just maybe, I'll have a celebration beer, and we'll see. Cross my finger that it doesn't inflame.
I better not talk too much smack because my feet are starting to tingle.
Karma happens, my friend.
It does.
But before we left, we kind of want to finish off and talk a little bit more about not just only our plan of attack, but I think we can kind of get into specifics, our rigs, our lures, whatever you're going to do. I'll let Fishing Kid go because he knows way more than me, obviously, on setups and stuff. But what are you going to use as your choice of lure, bait, setups?
I feel like I'm going to bring 6 rods or something.
Okay.
I'm going to bring a bobber rod. Wait, I think we talked about
Yeah, we talked about that, the setups. But what is there a specific lure you're going to actually use? Or
Drastic plastic swim bait.
There we go. And then we're going to use cut bait, I think.
Cut bait, crappie jigs, worms,
minnows.
Shad. I might try to get shad.
Yeah, that would be ideal.
The day before or something.
Because shad might be, it might be a game changer chasing the catfish.
Anything on the river.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, you're right.
And night crawlers.
For sure. So that's what we're going to be using. That's going to be our, I guess you can say, our weapons of choice in that sense. Our ammo. That's our ammunition. And then maybe Fishing Kit will turn into a bass fisherman, try a Ned rig or a wacky worm. So that'll be interesting to see him.
I'll do it.
Yeah, if we need to.
If we need to. We might have to if we want that point.
Why not?
I don't think we'll catch an incidental largemouth bass.
I think we will. I don't think it'll be big because the body of water, remember when we went with Hawkeye Bassin? I know the spot that we were, the first spot after we picked you up and took you to.
Yeah, but they haven't been there, though.
Oh, you guys went back?
They haven't been there.
Okay, so, well, there you guys go. Well, fish move.
Yep, fish move.
So we'll have to kind of, like I said, we'll kind of play it by ear and figure that out. But I think, like Fishy was saying, that if need be, we can pond hop and hopefully catch a nice largemouth would be cool.
Oh, maybe we go after some
fish.
Goldfish.
Yeah,
We could try to catch pumpkin seed. Some weird stuff.
it's all within that same area, yeah. Kind
Yeah.
of the body. I mean, it was within like 10-minute drive.
Yeah, pumpkin seed. All like just the weird stuff.
That's not a bad idea. We can chase those, and then we can even carp. So we're gonna bring corn. We gotta bring corn too. We're gonna chase carp. Yeah. So that's our plan of attack. Timing of when it all depends. I think of where we stand and how our points do. We were just talking kind of offline. It's gonna be interesting because I think we have an idea of how our challengers are gonna attack specific bodies of water. So they may be behind on certain fish during the first check-in, but they might end up going to the specific body of water that they can do better than us.
Yeah, because going in, they'll know what they need to beat. But I guess same for us.
Same for
too.
us, for sure.
Same for us too. But man,
I think this is the cool, unique thing about this challenge is that when we're checking in, we will know what the other team was targeting initially. So we will know that most likely they're not going to re-target that specific species again.
unless they want to bring the point back.
No. Because let's just say during the first check-in, we have a specific species of fish. We got that point, right? But we don't know if they were targeting that species yet.
Oh yeah.
And maybe they'll target it later. And then so in other words, we can't play it safe. We can't think like, oh, that point is ours.
No.
We have to go thinking that, okay, we got that point, we're ahead, but we still have to catch more species, and then we may even have to go back and re-up a specific species.
Yep. If they take a point away from us,
Yeah.
we'd have to go back.
But I think that's why the 24-hour thing is going to be difficult for us to judge that, because we won't have enough time to know if they targeted it yet or not.
Right.
They may have targeted it and they may have not even caught. So that could be the case.
Yeah.
But
because by the end of the third leg,
it's going to already be
they could be using that time to go after the fish that we caught in the first leg.
exactly.
But we won't know that till the end of the third leg.
So that's why
and by that time it's too late.
And I think that's why this is going to be super fun, super exciting. And like I said, I'm excited that they reached out to us and want us to be a part of this, and hopefully it turns out good, and hopefully it's a good thing for Iowa anglers and content creators. So it's kind of cool. So we'll have fun with it. Don't worry, we won't name any bodies of water. We're not gonna.
No. I don't do that anyways.
We won't be doing that. We don't want to be blowing up any spots. I mean, you guys can kind of watch our videos. We'll do the best we can to hide it, but
Yeah.
is what it is.
You better bring like 5-6 different setups too.
I have one. I am. I'm gonna have probably 6 rods. I have one casting rod. I'll have my 2 medium spinning rods. I'll have my crappie rod, and I'll have my 2 catfish rods. I'm going to try and keep it as simple, but yet as effective as possible for me.
I guess we could always.
You can change lures. Not that big of a deal. But see, that's one thing I don't want to be keeping retying shit.
Yeah.
Because that's time completely wasted for darn sure. Sorry, guys, if the lighting is a little bit dark on this video because we're in a disco light right now.
It's
so
fine.
if it looks like we're on a stage, we actually kind of are, because this spot right here is where the musicians come here and actually play. So when they have live music at Firetrucker here at the brewery, this spot is technically the stage area. So that's why the lights on us look like we got like red, white, and blue lights shining on us. We look a little hazy. So FYI on that one. But yeah, man, we're super excited. I don't know what else you got planned besides this event. Anything? Oh, did you check your schedule? Are you available that mid-September yet to possibly do the cleanup? Do we have time for that? What are you thinking?
I think I looked, but then I forgot. Because things just come up, and
Yeah,
I don't put everything down.
Well, we're gonna try and squeeze it in, guys. We'll let you guys know. I'll remind Fishing Kid to check the schedule. I am clear that Saturday, so we'll see. It's mid-September. We'll find out for sure if we can do this or not. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I guess we can do October, but it might be darn cold.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we did it in October last year.
Yeah, and it was cold.
Yeah.
So
it was kind of late in October.
It was. But it might have to be late in October because I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be in Las Vegas in California in October.
Holy you, Mr. Worldwide.
It's called a family wedding / reunion. I wouldn't say that's worldwide, but
Nationwide. Mr. Nationwide.
There we go. I know my wife doesn't listen to this, so plan on this fishing kit right now. Save up time. I think not next year, but the year after. Think we're gonna see if I can go and visit Mr. Nick Morris in Hawaii.
In Hawaii? Wow.
And the reason being is I know my wife doesn't listen to this. If she does, oh well. It's her 40th birthday year. Mm-hmm. So I was thinking of going to Hawaii, and then we can do ocean fishing. We can hit up Nick. We can hit the real, Hawaii adventures.
So how old is your wife?
38 now.
8? So your kids were trying to say that I am older than their mom. I was like, no, your mom is older than me. They're like, no. That was our conversation right before I left Granny's house.
Oh my god, too funny. But we'll plan on that, man. This is a year. You got a 2-year warning. So not next year, but the year after. So 2024. 2024. Plan on that. I might have something else installed, so plan on it, my friend.
Well, I guess we'll see where I'm at in my life.
There you go.
What if I'm a dad?
Holy shit! Well, let's make that happen, ladies and gentlemen. He is still he's still looking for the mother of his children, guys.
Oh, yeah, crickets.
Make it happen. Let's go. Maybe see
it could happen.
You guys can share this little challenge that we have and show how look how of an all-star he is.
Maybe I'll be a full-time YouTuber by then.
Oh, who knows?
A guy can dream.
A guy could dream. That would be interesting. Maybe I can be. I'll have 1,000 subs by then.
Oh yeah.
That would be a goal of mine. That is a goal of mine. Well, my kids wanted it more than me. Speaking of that, I need to do a giveaway in the next one here soon. But yeah, it would be fun. Build it up there. Full-time YouTuber by then. That'd be interesting.
I doubt it, but a guy can dream.
But you never know. All you need is one video. One video to pop off. No, it doesn't work that way anymore, huh?
No.
I don't think so either.
You need a video to pop off and then keep that momentum going.
After
is
that,
what
I think so.
Needs to happen.
For sure.
You can't just have one big video. 100,000 subs.
Yeah, it doesn't work that way. You may get 100,000 views or 1 million views or even 5 million views, but you don't get the subs.
Yeah, you just gotta ride the momentum.
For sure. But we'll see.
What do I know? I only got a couple thousand subs.
But you never know. Like you said, 2 years from now, who knows?
Who knows?
You can be the next River certified.
That's funny. Freaking Seddon. I don't know if he listens to our podcast or not. But
I think he does. He does. Yeah, he actually does, because I know why. They actually watched the episode with me, my wife, and Spencer and his wife.
Oh.
He watched it with his wife, and they were laughing.
Yeah?
Yeah. So shout out YFA. Right? Seddon?
Wi-Fi. I still don't know what his channel means.
Yeah. All right. We're going to have to hit him up, man. We'll hit you up. If you listen to this, Seddon, let us know what the hell that means.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Wi-Fi.
I know him as Iowa Anglers guy.
Yeah, I know you do. But what did he say?
Oh, it's the Iowa Anglers guy.
Yeah, go check his. Hey, you guys should go check out his channel. Cool cat.
Yeah. But anyways, he was saying he thinks I'm going to be the next big Iowa YouTuber. Oh, I don't know about that, dude.
I think so. I mean, it's a possibility. You have. How about this? I think you have the infrastructure and the built to be able to do that.
The base for it.
I think you do.
I guess. Whatever the base is.
I think the biggest thing is knowledgeable. And also, if you bring not your knowledge of fishing and whatever, of what's successful for you, if you bring that, which I think you have, and then entertainment. if you can mix those two things, if you can teach somebody something, and then on top of that be somewhat entertaining, you will be successful. It's the only two things you need.
I'm not doing that already.
I think you're doing it, but I just think, it's just one of those things you just gotta. People have to catch on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you're there. Like I said, you had the base for it. It's just once the algorithm of YouTube helps you out, it will work. But
I got the consistency down. That's
a
for
good
sure.
thing. Yeah.
I might even start doing 2 a week, man.
Do it.
I'm getting my buffer is getting huge, and then I don't want to be posting, let's say in February, or no, not February. Let's say April or May of next year, stuff that I recorded in August of the previous year.
I would highly recommend you do it as soon as you can. The reason being is in case family, significant other happens, your time on the water will get diminished.
Well, I don't have to worry about that now.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're going to do it, this would be the perfect time for you to crank as much as you want and post and upload as much as you can.
Well, you got to find the balance.
True.
Because if you crank out so many videos, not everybody's going to watch every video.
Yeah, I hear you.
You want
to savor each video, and no, I understand.
Because some people might even, they're constantly getting notifications. Oh, he's got a new video. Oh, whatever. I'll just watch the next one. Whatever.
Yeah.
But if you only do, let's say, once a week, especially with a small audience, you don't want to, I don't know, like annoy your audience by just blowing up with a whole bunch of videos all the time.
You think that's annoying though? I mean, do you think that annoying? You're posting.
If I uploaded 4 videos a week, you gonna watch every video? Every week?
Not in that entire week, but I'll watch it sooner or later. I'll catch up.
So let's say you catch up 3 weeks down the line. That's
but this
12 videos.
You might be right, but I might. Okay, so this is the thing. So you got to keep in mind, you might be right on that. Maybe I don't watch all 12 videos. Maybe I watch 6 of them. Okay, half of them. Let's just say. But also those other 6 videos that you posted, you gained newer audience members that come along that would have never came along because you only posted originally those 6 videos. See what I'm saying? I'm still going to be a follower. You're not going to. This is the thing. I don't think because you're posting good content, I don't think anybody's going to unsubscribe.
Well,
because
good
you're
is subjective.
That's true.
But quantity doesn't necessarily mean the quality is going to be
true.
there.
No, very, very true. So
I could put out 4 videos a week,
but you have to keep up your quality. So that's the thing, though.
Yeah.
If you post, like you just said, you do 2 videos, 3, whatever, how many videos, as long as you can keep the quality of your video, I don't see it as a bad thing by posting more. And the reason being is because it's just going to put your name, your views, and it's just going to branch out more.
Maybe
people who still like your videos or like your channel or whatever, I think they're going to embrace it and they're going to appreciate it. And even if they don't get to catch and watch every single video, they'll still be there to watch some of your videos whenever they can.
So you kind of got to think about it this way. Okay, I put 4 videos out a week.
Yeah.
And let's say versus my 1 video a week that gets 500 views.
Okay.
Okay, let's say I put 4 videos out a week and each one of them gets 200.
Okay.
Then YouTube kind of looks at it. Oh, every time this guy puts out a video, he only gets 200 views, so we're not gonna share it.
I mean, that's a possibility you can run into.
No, that is the possibility. That's why a lot of YouTubers don't stream on YouTube, because when they stream,
it hurts them.
I
don't think you're gonna. Are you gonna post 4 video a week?
No.
I think 2 won't be. I don't think 2 is too much.
It depends.
You think it is too much? I don't know. You guys actually, you got to ask the audience on that. I don't think 2 a week is too much.
Because some people can post once a week.
I post once every other week, so you're talking to you're asking the wrong guy, I guess you could say. I just post every other week, and I do it for fun. I enjoy it, and that's it.
It's like a double-edged sword. It's like if you do it.
Yeah.
If I do 2 videos a week, sure, there's more videos of me out there. But at the same time, if those 2 videos a week aren't doing as good as 1 video a week, then
I guess there's only one way to find out. Do it for like 6, 5, or 2 months, 3 months, and see where it's the numbers at.
because when I did it,
Yeah.
at the end of the ice season, I don't think I really benefited.
Oh, you did? Oh,
'Cause
I mean,
that second video I put out, it did shit.
really? So
Yeah.
so the first one you put out there in a week did better than the
Yeah,
second one. You're
yeah.
saying
Second one,
maybe it's the day you put it out, or I don't know.
Friday. I don't think it matters because you look
Oh.
at other YouTube channels, everybody posts on different days.
So maybe just keep it at once a week, guy.
I don't know. We'll see.
I mean, if you feel that way, I mean,
Maybe I'll post it after Spencer, at the same time as Spencer posts. So when they're done watching his video, like, oh, who's this guy? He just posted too. I'll check him out.
there you go. That's not a bad idea. Never know. That's how it works sometimes. You're right, though. I mean, they recommend people. I think they do that, right? They recommend YouTube recommends some, videos that are similar to what you just watched. Technically, most of the time.
Yeah. Because if they're in the mood to watch fishing videos, like they just tune in, oh, Spencer videos is playing.
Yeah.
And then after they watch this, oh, Kid got a video. I'll watch that too. I might as well. I'm just chilling on the sofa anyways.
It's a possibility. Like I said, you can do that, man.
Or none of this matters, and who knows?
That's true. Who knows?
I guess if people could, I guess some people have figured it out. But if it was easy to figure out,
Very true.
I think more people would have done it. But I think I will eventually move to 2 videos a week, man. I'm getting to the point where my buffer is getting so big.
You have too much content.
Yeah. And then once we do this, Jesus. Once we do this challenge thing, I'm gonna have to push back more videos.
Because you're going to release this one out first. Or we'll talk
Whatever.
to our counterparts and see when we'll get whatever scheduling
'cause-
that they're looking to release these
Because
videos.
for them, they might be willing to release this
Next week.
next week, 2 weeks from now.
Very true. We'll
And
have to ask them.
If I stick it to the end of my queue, that video ain't coming out till the middle of November.
Yeah.
So I'm
Nope.
gonna have to push everything else back a week.
We'll talk to them. We can find out. And then, like you guys said, definitely stay tuned to us. We'll keep you guys updated. Once we finish the challenge, once we kind of finish all the editing, getting all the I's dotted, T's crossed, and then we'll definitely release the videos on all our channels. But it should be fun. It should be exciting. We're excited. Fishing Kid and myself, we're gonna, like I said, it's gonna be blind leading the blind when it comes to using a fishing boat, but it's okay. One way to find out how to use one is to use one on your own. In a way, it'll be fun. We'll be all right. We'll figure it out. Sean taught us really well today.
Yeah.
he gave us a tutorial
In his driveway.
in his driveway. Good times, man. Anything else, guy, for this week? I think it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter episode this week. We got a lot of stuff to prepare for the weekend. So, you got anything else, man?
I think that's it. Leave a review. It always helps us out. Check out our socials: Facebook, Instagram. That's the only 2 I really care about. I guess my YouTube also. That is the main one. The other ones are just supplementary. I don't really push my TikTok, but if you're into that, check out my TikTok. I might start posting again at some point. Fishing Kit. I think 8.5.
This guy doesn't even know his TikTok tag. It is. I think it is Fishing Kit 85. And no, for sure, definitely leave a review, guys. I think it helps us. Appreciate that. Whether you're on Spotify, whether you're listening on iTunes, any iHeart, whatever podcast platform. Appreciate you guys on that. Every little bit helps. Share. Let anybody know who likes to talk about beer, fishing, or listen to it. Let them know. They can listen to me drink seltzer for the next probably 2 weeks here before I can jump on beer again. And then, like Fishing Kid said, make sure you guys check out his YouTube channel. Follow him everywhere on that. All his social medias. Follow Ma Pop Fishing, my YouTube channel. Like I said, I release a video every 2 weeks. Also, what I've been doing is I've been releasing a lot of shorts because I have those. I have plenty of content for shorts. So I've been releasing a lot of shorts actually daily. I've been doing YouTube shorts daily and TikTok daily now. So Ma Pop Fishing on TikTok, I've been releasing daily here and there. Because I just I just release YouTube Shorts and then just use the same content and release it on TikTok. It's the same shit
Yeah.
because it's both under a minute to me. So, but no, appreciate you guys up to this point. If you guys listen, and then other than that, stay tuned. Check out the challenge here that we had with the Bucket Boys. Appreciate those guys. Shout out to them. I don't know if they listen to us, but shout out to them for inviting us to do this with them. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting, educational, I think, and fun all in one.
It'll be quite the experience.
For sure, for darn sure.
But before we go, I just realized we're sitting at a table that is made out of a door. I thought this door handle was just cosmetic, but it is a functional door. It's got a lock on. It's got a doorknob on top of the table. It's got the freaking what's this thing called? The latch or whatever. And there's a doorknob on the bottom.
Yeah, these are doors.
And there's a lock.
Previous doors.
There's a lock on the doorknob on top, and if you lock it, it locks the other handle. And then if you unlock it, it turns. It freaking the thing that goes in the hole in the door actually goes into the door.
Yeah. See, it's good to be observant wherever you are.
Oh, there's more than one door table.
Yeah. Did you? It's good to be observant.
I thought it was just
kids.
cosmetic. I was like, okay, they just put a doorknob on a table.
That note, cheers.
All right, see you guys.
Everybody, till next week.